You can study in the morning, you can study at night. You can study outside by a campfire light. You can study with the rabbi.
Don't you hate watching the news? It's depressing. In fact, it's often terrifying. And nowadays, more than other times that I can remember in my life, there are so many things to be fearful of. Ebola, ISIS, the economy, everything seems to be falling apart. If only we could blame someone for this. If only one person could be at fault. And with that person's demise, with that person being put in their place, or maybe potentially doing the right thing, everything would be better. Well, you know where I'm going with this. I'm a little frustrated with all the flack that President Obama is getting for all the woes in our world, for the Ebola outbreak, for ISIS, for the economy. And I'm not frustrated because I support President Obama. This has nothing to do with my political leanings. I'm frustrated because blaming all of our woes on any one person is a terrible oversimplification of a very complicated situation. It may help us feel better. It may help us sleep at night to believe that one person can ease our worries and our woes if they just did the right thing, or if they were just out of office, but it's also childish. For many years, I worked in the pediatric cancer floor of Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. I was a chaplain for the whole institute. I spent a lot of time on the pediatric cancer floor. And while I was there, one of the things I learned is that children, pediatric cancer patients, need to put a face to their disease. They need something that they can be angry at. And so very often we would encourage them to draw their disease or to name their disease. That way, they could get angry at it. There was a face or a name with what was causing them so much pain. They could get angry at it. They could very appropriately want to kill it, want to destroy it, want to defeat it. As adults, we know that the world is not as simple as defeating one enemy, defeating an enemy. And it's certainly not simple enough to be fixed by any one person. Maybe back in the time of Noah, things were more simple. Back then, one person, just Noah, could save humanity. But that's not the world we live in. And it's not responsible of us to think that by blaming any one person, that somehow everything might get better. Our world is complex, and we all have a part to play in fixing what ails our world. You cannot do all the work. It's not your job. It's not the president's job. It's not anyone's job to do all the work. As long as they do their part. As long as we do our part. Let's not play the blame game. There's no value in that. Let's confront our challenges, work together to find solutions, and build the world that we want to see.
It's okay as you will see that we're bound to disagree. Don't have to see eye to eye to make the Torah come alive. Now that I've had my say, let's not waste the whole day.